Sister Wives is Robyn Brown the biggest villain? Sister Wives star Robyn Brown isn't at all popular with TLC viewers. But is she the biggest villain on the entire network? After more than a decade of scheming and lying, some viewers absolutely feel comfortable branding her the biggest TLC villain of all time. Read on to see what viewers are saying online. Sister Wives fans will probably never warm up to Robyn Brown. On this season of Sister Wives, the ex-wives seem to be completely done with Cody and Robyn's deceitful antics. Meanwhile, Cody continues defending his wife, deeming her shy. But viewers think that's just a cover for her lying and manipulative behavior. After 14 years and 19 seasons, viewers seem absolutely over Cody and Robyn. There doesn't seem to be any path to redemption for them in fans' eyes. Robyn Brown certainly receives her share of online hate, but is it deserved? The Robyn hate far exceeds other reality star hate. A Sister Wives viewer shared on Reddit. I'm not the biggest Sister Wives fan, nor do I have a strong opinion about Robyn either way. But I do like reality TV in general, so I'm familiar with most of them on the major networks. The OP went on to discuss that they've seen innumerable hateful comments about Robyn Brown on the internet. One negative comment will receive hundreds of likes and stamps of approval. There seems to be an entire society of people out there who really just do not like Robyn. I often wonder how she handles this. If it were me, I would completely avoid all social media completely. I bet she does the same, the OP concluded. Sister Wives fans argue the TLC star deserves the backlash. Other Redditors readily agreed that Robyn Brown receives an overwhelming amount of online hate. However, they could also name several other unpopular reality stars. In the ever-turbulent world of Sister Wives, Robyn Brown has long been a lightning rod for controversy. Introduced in Season 1 as Cody Brown's fourth wife, Robyn initially seemed to embody a fresh start for the Brown family, a new addition to their plural marriage that promised unity, love, and shared values. However, as the seasons progressed, viewers began to question whether Robyn was the glue holding the family together or the wedge driving them apart. The early days of Robyn. When Robyn entered the Brown family, she was portrayed as the hopeful romantic, a woman who had struggled in a previous marriage and found refuge in the loving arms of Cody and his existing wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Her arrival came with challenges, especially as she moved into the family dynamic with three women who had shared a life for years. Her narrative arc in the first few seasons revolved around her adjustment to plural marriage and her desire to blend into the family. But cracks began to show early on. Fans noticed that Cody seemed to prioritize Robyn above the other wives, an observation that was bolstered by his frequent trips to her home and the undeniable favoritism he displayed. From the beginning, it was evident that Cody's relationship with Robyn wasn't just another piece of the plural puzzle, it was the centerpiece. Robyn's role in the family divide. The Brown family has faced numerous challenges, from financial struggles to inter-wife conflicts. Many viewers, however, argue that Robyn's arrival exacerbated these issues. One of the most contentious points was her role in the family's financial troubles. Shortly after marrying Cody, Robyn persuaded him to invest in a jewelry line, My Sister Wife's Closet, which failed to take off. Critics argue that the venture drained family resources and created tension among the wives. Robyn's home life also became a source of contention. While the other wives were willing to compromise on housing arrangements, Robyn often demanded larger, more expensive accommodations, which left the family struggling to afford their shared lifestyle. The tipping point came when Cody purchased a massive home for Robyn in Flagstaff, Arizona, despite the protests of his other wives. The Mary-Robyn rift. One of the most notable conflicts involving Robyn centers around her relationship with Mary, Cody's first wife. Over the years, Mary and Cody's marriage deteriorated, with Robyn often caught in the middle. While some fans sympathize with Robyn, arguing that she tried to mediate and support Mary during difficult times, others see her as manipulative, leveraging Mary's vulnerability to gain more power within the family. The legal divorce between Mary and Cody further solidified Robyn's place as the perceived villain. Although the divorce was ostensibly for practical reasons, allowing Cody to legally marry Robyn so he could adopt her children, it left Mary feeling abandoned and undervalued. Robyn, now Cody's legal wife, gained a level of authority and influence that Mary and the others could never reclaim. Christine's exit and the fallout. Christine Brown's departure from the family in 2021 marked a turning point in Sister Wives. For years, Christine had expressed her dissatisfaction with the family dynamic, often pointing to Cody's favoritism toward Robyn as a key factor in her unhappiness. Christine's decision to leave the plural marriage was a bold statement against the unequal treatment she endured, and many fans supported her choice. In the aftermath of Christine's exit, Robyn became even more entrenched as the focal point of the family's dysfunction. Christine openly stated that Cody's preferential treatment of Robyn and her children created an unbearable environment for the other wives. These accusations painted a damning picture of Robyn as the antagonist, pulling Cody away from his responsibilities to the rest of the family. The question of manipulation. Robyn's detractors frequently accuse her of manipulating Cody and the family dynamic to her advantage. From orchestrating financial decisions to influencing Cody's priorities, she's often seen as a puppet master pulling the strings behind the scenes. Her tearful confessions on camera, which initially garnered sympathy, are now met with skepticism by many fans who see them as performative. One of the most polarizing moments came during the pandemic, when Robyn insisted on stricter rules than the other wives felt were necessary. Her insistence on isolating from the larger family led to further divisions, with Cody spending the majority of his time at her home. This decision not only alienated the other wives, but also caused a rift between Cody and some of his children, who felt abandoned during a critical time. Robyn's defense. Despite the criticisms, Robyn does have her defenders. Some fans argue that she's unfairly scapegoated for problems that existed long before her arrival. The Brown family's plural marriage was already under strain, and Robyn's addition may have simply exposed existing fractures rather than causing them. Robyn herself has repeatedly denied any intention to divide the family. In interviews, she's expressed frustration at being labeled the villain and insists that she's always acted in the family's best interest. Her supporters point out that she has tried to foster relationships with the other wives and their children, often stepping into difficult situations with a willingness to help. A villain or a victim? The question of whether Robyn is the biggest villain in Sister Wives ultimately depends on perspective. To some, she's a calculating figure who exploited Cody's affections to secure her place at the top of the family hierarchy. To others, she's a misunderstood woman who became a convenient scapegoat for a family struggling to navigate the complexities of plural marriage in the public eye. Regardless of where one stands, there's no denying that Robyn has had a profound impact on the Brown family dynamic. Her presence has reshaped the relationships between Cody and his wives, shifting the balance of power in ways that continue to reverberate. The legacy of Robyn Brown. As Sister Wives continues to chronicle the lives of the Browns, Robyn's legacy remains a topic of heated debate. Whether she emerges as the ultimate villain or a misunderstood participant, her role in the family saga is undeniable. Robyn's story raises larger questions about the challenges of plural marriage, particularly in the modern era. Her journey highlights the difficulties of balancing individual desires with the collective needs of a family, as well as the complications that arise when love, power, and responsibility intersect. In the end, Robyn Brown may not be the sole cause of the Brown family's struggles, but she is undeniably one of its most polarizing figures. As the series evolves, so too will the narrative surrounding Robyn, whether as a villain, a victim, or something in between.